Hi, welcome to Eastside's Bible reading. This is week 12, March 22nd through 28th, 2020, and we'll be reading through Deuteronomy 6 through 26, Psalms 5, 6, and 115, as well as Luke 7 through 11. Now in Deuteronomy, as we continue, there's the continuation of the theme of God's love and his expectation of a proper response to his love. He wanted his people to love him completely and to instill that love in their children. Moses reminded the people of God's graciousness as well as their failings. The tablets of the law were recut. Remember, they had been broken before? And Moses exhorted the people to obey him, to shun idolatry, to remember what's clean and unclean, to observe the feast days and all the laws that God had graciously provided for them as a people. In Deuteronomy 18, there's some important information that's given there about revelation from God and those who claim to have revelation from God. But there's also a prediction of a coming prophet in verses 15 through 18, a prophet to whom all must give heed. Can you guess who this prophet might be? Luke's gospel describes Jesus' amazement over the faith of a Roman centurion, a Gentile of all people. Luke 8:21 has Jesus emphasizing that faith is all about doing God's word, not just hearing it. Luke reports on several miracles that Jesus performed that showed his mastery over nature, the physical body, and the spiritual realm. Jesus spoke of taking up one's cross as assuming the submissive responsibilities of discipleship. Then, he was transfigured on a mountaintop with the voice of God not only approving his son, but ordering all to listen to him. As the 70 are sent out by Jesus to preach, they saw that the results of gospel preaching produced wonderful things in people, and they began to encroach more and more into the devil's dominion. Finally, in our reading, we see Jesus' confrontation with the Pharisees as he points out their sad spiritual state. As you're reading through Psalms, notice how Psalms 5 and 6 are prayers. They're prayers for protection and mercy. Have you noticed how many of the Psalms are prayers? They're pleas to God. Psalm 115 contrasts pagan idols with the God of Israel. The psalmist reminds that for all the artistic effort that's put into these idols, they don't do anything. They just sit there. But God is a help and a shield. God is one who blesses and is worthy of all our praise. What a great God we serve. Thanks for reading the Bible with us this week on Eastside Bible Reading.